Hi guys, and welcome back to Alistair Davies Golf. Today's video is all about lag. Now a lot of people struggle with lag in the golf swing because of the way they prepare the swing in the backswing. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how we can prepare the backswing to give us the best opportunity to create lag on the way down. Firstly, lag, just to make sure everyone understands what we're talking about. Lag is basically the club head lagging behind the shaft on the way down. That's the kind of scientific version of what lag is. What most players look at with lag is with people like Sergio Garcia. They get this kind of narrowing on the golf club on the way down and kind of excessive wrist cock, if you like, on the way down, and that explosion of the wrist through contact, which creates a lot of kind of flash speed. So that's what people refer to a lot as lag. So when we're talking about obviously being able to narrow that shaft, if you like, on the way down, and getting this club head lagging behind the hands and that kind of change of direction state, if you like, in the shaft and club head, it's important that we're in the right backswing position, otherwise we won't be able to create this. So for example, if we get a backswing that's kind of very narrow, the first thing that's going to happen is everything's going to kind of widen. It's very hard from that to be able to maintain that kind of narrowness on the way down and be able to execute the shot correctly on the golf ball. If you imagine if we were super wide, it'd be quite easy to narrow on the way down. Obviously, if you're super wide, you can still hit the ball with a very wide swing and create no power energy as well. But what you'll find with a lot of the best golfers, you see this kind of what I call wide, narrow swing. The wrist will still cock, we'll have this fully loaded and extended arm and the wrist cocked position. Then on the way down, this will narrow ever so slightly. Particularly if you look at a player's 3D hand path, you'll see a wide and a narrow shape to the downswing. So that's really what I want to talk about. In order to create the right width in the backswing, there's some great feels you can have. One of the feels I would use would be right hand only swings. Swing to the top, then place your left hand on the club, and you'll notice that I had to kind of stretch to reach that. That right hand only swing gives me the feel of where the width of the arm should be the top of the swing, and as I turn on the way down, so if I rotate and sort of slide on the way down, change my energy, my pressure into my left side, I'll narrow that club on the way down. And that's kind of creating the right amount of lag that I would want. And that means I'm transporting the energy into the ball and past the ball rather than before the ball. You know, the guys that kind of cast like this are not really transporting any energy into the golf ball. If you think of whipping, if you like, if I whip and the whip happens too early, the energy is gone there, not into the golf ball or beyond. So we want really to store this energy and then unleash this energy to the ball and beyond to create the best power we can. And also accuracy. The only kind of pitfalls with creating more lag, more sharply, is some players will very often not rotate this lead arm, and then they'll end up leaving the face open and the ball will go to the right. So when we're creating this kind of narrowness to our swing on the way down, we also have to rotate the arm and body to keep the club face square at contact. Otherwise we can end up with these kind of pushy shots to the right. So there's two kind of drills I want to give you. One is the right arm only drill, put the left hand on, and then from there we'd make a swing. The second one might be thumb in the pec, finger in the bicep, and make some swings on the way through, just to make sure we keep that connection and rotation to keep this club face square at the same time. Last thing I want to do is give you a great looking golf swing, but you can't keep the ball on the planet. So we want to make sure everything we do has a kind of relationship to the golf ball and ball flight, so we get the correct results. So let's just try one doing that drill. So set the golf ball as you would do normally. Take your grip so you can get the location of your right hand on the club correctly. Swing to the top of the backswing. Put your left hand on and then make a swing through. Again, when you're doing these kind of funky drills, as I'd call them, don't be too concerned with where the ball goes. It's all about, does it change your swing from being narrow to wider? Does it create a difference in your golf swing? Does it give you a different feel? Then we'd want to do it for a few shots and then try and maintain that feel to the course. One last thing I'll give you is just a practice swing you can do in the course if you're trying to maintain more width. And that is just take the last two fingers of your left hand and hang them past the grip here. So we've only got two fingers of the club on the grip. Now when we swing back like that, what you'll find is it's much harder to set those wrists, and you'll find your swing will come quite wide quite quickly. So it's a great feel if we're looking to increase the width in our backswing. So if you're the guy that's after more lag, more shafting, the contact, and has a very narrow backswing, these drills are perfect for you. If you're looking for more compression on the golf ball and you don't know how your backswing looks, just check it out. Check how wide it is. Again, as a benchmark, I'm looking for these hands to be outside your right ankle at the top of the backswing. Okay, as a rough guide. If they're there, you know, you might want to feel the right arms a bit straighter to allow you to get there, to be able to then turn and compress onto the golf ball and turn onto the golf ball correctly in the golf swing and create that compression and shaft lean and lag. That'll help with contact and strike and distance, all those things. So, hope you've enjoyed this video on lag and how we can work on the cause and effect of lag. If you have, please click the like down below. That helps my channel grow and it's a great help to me, so thank you for that. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I've got regular content coming every single week on a variety of subjects. And please post any questions or comments, especially for future videos you'd like me to do, in the comment box. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon.